Greetings and welcome back to a stream that nobody watches. I don't care. I like doing it. Now, it's 10:30 p.m. I woke up 20 minutes ago. I shit you not. Because I went to bed at noon. So, what is a sleep schedule? Yeah, but it means I'm going to be able to stream for hours upon hours tonight. Okay, let's see here. What's in the news today? Daily Ritual. Sullivan's child stars as Australian media for 100 million. That's what known as pick. Sports. Toddler injected with wrong drug at Sydney Hospital. That's not good. Killer dad search Google after slaying 9-year-old. Yeah, it's just people searching stuff after. Yeah. Tenants 30,000. Trashing of rental home. Yeah, people who do that are the worst kind of people. Dying wish comes true for total cancer. Mum gets to spend her last house at home. Yeah. Man charged with murder of 5-month-old. Disgusting. LAWA couple forced to live apart. I read that one yesterday. This guy is in 24-hour care at the hospital. She's still at the elderly care home. But, he's terminal, right? And he doesn't need to be at the hospital. But they won't let him move back to the elderly care home. For whatever reason. Aussie company starts a 5-hour workday. Oh yeah, that. Tommy Joy's colleagues watch instead of his. Commodore Hoons leave Path of Chaos. It's just people doing. Yeah. Stupid shit. Just like ordering a pizza. Major change in diamond industry. Oh, please tell. Where was the debris wash up in New South Wales beaches? Yeah, there's probably a reason. No, you're just a trash human being. It may look like we're targeting Tesla. We are. Oh, if there could ever be a more blatant call out. Brutal. Take a special kind of person to willingly go into a bare knuckle fight. Respect. Wonderful. Oh look, Nepean Hospital. My grandfather grew up in the Nepean area. He lived in a very, very small town of like 50 people that's along the Nepean River. It's a very nice place. I love visiting his old family home. Simple routine scanner. 2X-methonium. I don't know what that is. I do know what ketamine is. I have no idea what that is. Except this is the third time the Nepean Hospital has been in the headlines of the last month. So, oh. Yeah, and that's that. Okay, let's put on some music. Let's go. We're gonna do a massive grind tonight. Gonna get last of my tier 3s to tier 4, maybe even get some tier 4s to tier 5 grind. A little more of my tier 6s. Oh, why does that? Interesting. Okay. I feel like they don't speak English and they just use the word beneficial. Yeah, they're all tier 5. Well, some of them are. I wonder why. No, it is. Looks unusual. Okay, what's up with missions?
Yeah, we've waited for our time to come, calculated everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're
Okay.
We're victorious, I'm telling you. Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die,
Hold on.
we live for this. It's all for
Just enjoying a good old campfire.
We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights for the glory.
What's your face so? I got rid of the last of my 2 Sigma yet. Oh, I'm almost going to be able to get rid of this thing. But how long have I got to go on this? A while. How long do you think it's going to take for me to get again? If I get my roll.
If I had to, I would put myself up beside you. So let me ask, would you like that? Would you like that? And I don't mind if you say this love is the last time. So now I'll ask, do you like that? Do you like that? Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should be. Try to find out what makes you tick as I lie down. Sore and sick, do you like that? Do you
Oh,
like
here we go.
that? And I don't mind if you say this love is the last time. Just let me say that I like that. I like that. Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. I will try to find my place
Okay.
in the diary of Jane. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should be.
Okay, there it is.
Desperate, I will come, waiting for someone. No love, there's no love.
Shortened game.
Die for
Missing 6 people.
what have I become? Something's
This is now my
getting in the
booth.
way. Something's just about to break.
I must camp a booth.
Find my place
Okay.
in the diary of Jane.
Those guys are next level.
As I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane.
Both teams are doing that. He's running the hell away. He doesn't have the final engine moving nearly twice as fast. Bullet, please. Where's you? Slow Matilda? Yes, please. Oh, damn it. Please. But why? Look, I haven't moved it, and look how inaccurate it is. Okay, well, he's not there, because he got the message. That was just unlucky. Awesome. My shot went low, but I was lucky and still hit him. Shots, please! There's no one gonna deal with that loose.
Vehicle destroyed.
This game is so slow. Is no one going to deal with this loose? He is on literally no health. I'm a legend. It's like every time I get a shot like that, I just flail my arms up in the air. Empty medium. What was our empty medium? As I thought, there are definitely people back along this road. Yesy. Yes, please. bunch of idiots camping in the field. Oh, please. Jesus Christ. Get him. Yes. Kehoe, the only one who hasn't been spotted. We know he isn't on the left side of the track. He's probably right up the back right corner. Only place he could be. Like hello there. Wow, correct. Like hello there. Dude, was that a pack 40 on my team? 2 pack 40s on my team. Nice. How much I get? A browser page? What for? And then I can finally do this. Let's see how many things turn elite. 2. SC-26 and the BT-7. How close did I get this 70%? Jesus, I had that tank for too long. Right, I was gonna do that today. Hold on. I was gonna just get a bunch of Svens. That's right, that's what I was gonna do. Okay.
Grave digger, send me on my way. Release me to this earth within this shallow grave.
Radio operator.
Grave digger, bring me to my knees. Forget what I have done.
Joe
Forgive
Axelson.
me if you please. Save me if you
Carl
can. The
Elcon.
time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away.
How do I change this? I need to put them in something.
Grave digger, slowly fill my grave. Whisper to your God, allow me to
Axel.
be saved.
Oh.
Grave digger, pray for my lost soul.
Harold.
Release me from this
Alexander.
earth, allow me to grow old.
Johan.
Save me if you can, the time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away. Oh
Oh my god.
can I be saved and not
Those are like really far off. I need to find a Swedish tank to put those guys in.
not too late. So I'll pray it's not too late. Grave digger, rest his weary bone. Help me on my way, don't let me die alone. Grave digger, take what I have left. Give it to the lost upon my dying breath. Save me if you can, the time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away. Let me be the one that got away. Let me be the one
And everyone else can kind of just...
that got away.
Millis. Gunnar. Bjorn. And Arvid. Factory. We already looked at other people, there's no... I will create Oh, really? You're kidding. You gotta be kidding. Just let me get a bunch of Svens, damn it. I must get Sven. I must make a bunch of people called Sven Svensson. I don't care what they look like, I just... No, they have to look like this. I'll do that one day. That's a shame. I do have a question about my Russian tanks. HSL 3 has... No, it's my T-150 that has her, yep. Huh? Okay. Let's choose a tank. Say the IS, for example. It is entirely possible... Where is it? Yes, Ivan.
One day. One day I will succeed. One day I'll make it happen.
But apparently not today. It's gonna cost me so much. When I make it big and I'm getting a bunch of gold for free, I will make Sven Svenssons and Ivan Ivanskis. Ivan Ivanovs. Oh. Made my day. Made my day. Okay. Tier 3 is... the last tier 3 we do for the... oh, wait, no. We also do the PZ1C. Oh, scratchy head. I just need to get better at that tank. The PZ1C. Just in general. And maybe one day I'll be able to wield its scary German power. Only one slot not fulfilled. How fast am I again? Will I be able to make it over there? Let's find out. Parklife, Thuman, Zigman, John 1182.
Let's go.
No, it's John 117. Hey. Excuse me. I spawn on this side of the map way too often. We're late getting up here, we're gonna get shot at. Maybe? Depends. PZ1C coming up here too? Bruh, give away your position much. Give away your position much. Oh look, he's sewer scouting. And he's gonna get away with it. He's actually gonna get away with it. I think I want to be up where that SU-76 is. Being here ain't giving me any shots, but then I see things like this who's behind a rock, and that person who's dead. You're kidding. How?
Enemy is hit.
Oh, jeez. Is our artillery? Yes, they're probably aiming straight at me. But it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I ain't going anywhere. You ain't getting up here. Really? Shit, 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 shit.
Bail out. This vehicle is had it.
Behold, the collapse of a team, and I was not where I should have been. Fair enough. Who dat?
I don't know who that.
You should
dat?
play World of Tonks. But like, yes. Okay. Let's go.
Where are we going?
My team and places. You're not on my team because you don't play all the tanks. You know, you should probably fix that.
Disgusting.
So, let me guess, instead of playing, in quotations, disgusting World of Tonks, you're gonna go play Dota 2, or Heroes of the Storm.
No, actually. I'm gonna play something even better.
Oh?
It involves pornography and tons of it. All of the porn.
This sounds like a fucking awesome game.
I don't know, playing myself isn't really that much fun. For you, anyway.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Also, new phone has been acquired.
Awesome.
Hence my new phone, who is in line, like, what was it, 10 o'clock in the morning?
I did see that.
I'm pretty sure everyone's confused, although, you know, I think the only person who's spoken is Necro.
I need to get coded optics for this thing. Wait, no, I already have a full gear loadout for this, don't I?
No.
Yeah, too far away. No way in hell my machine gun is getting through there. Is there actually no one around here?
No.
Let us find out. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello. I need to lose weight. I just pigged out like a pig and now I feel fat.
But you are fat. Just like me.
I'm not that fat.
Oh no. Oh no. This is very not good. Dodge bullets. Dodge bullets. Damn it!
We're dead for. Everyone get out.
Get back to my garage. I need to see what gear layout I have on this. You know, it's probably a good pick. Fair enough. And then vents. But it means I can't slap on optics. Recon and situational awareness. Well,
And you,
that-
no, what I mean is I feel fat. Is that I'm trying to lose the weight. Can't shift it.
Well,
I mean, last time I weighed myself, I was 84, and then I was 86. Now here I am, just picking out on all the food. I'm a sad panda. That's what I say to you.
Time to roll out.
this map is a shit show. I don't like it at all. Something in my room smells funny. Like cologne.
Probably because you haven't showered in 4 days.
I literally showered just before I went to bed.
And
So
when was that, 3 hours ago?
Last time I showered was 11 hours ago. So, and all I've done since then is sleep. So, literally impossible for you to call me up on it. Oh my god. I'm all... Jesus, got them pinned. Hello, Mr. Valentine, dude. Hello, Mr. PZ3E. I need to get off this thing. Like now. Can get behind it more. is that guy doing? I can't even begin to imagine what is going through his head. Nice. Jesus, looks like there's a battle to the south, which there should never be a battle to the south. I am now completely fine and safe to go up here. Now, someone find me shit to shoot at.
No. You must find it yourself.
I ain't a scout, I'm a sniper. Excuse me one moment. And your little German tank is gonna come fuck up my day in a moment. Bullet, where did you even go?
They killed our driver.
Oh,
We're covering his position.
I was the one he shot at. Yeah, you had like literally 7 people to shoot at, but you know, I'm the juiciest target. Look at the fucking draw. Come around that ledge again so I can fuck you up. I'm useless, yay! Can we like go up the hill already?
Look at this stuff. Yes.
Critical hit. Target acquired. Target released.
Why is he going so fast to his death? What happened? Oh, captured their base. God, I was useless that game. How do I win that PZ and Zero? Ew. For the record, I hate this version of Johnny Cash's song. They butchered it for that OST so hard.
In case it hasn't hit you, Tiana is the first Disney princess from America. Bitch, please. It's got Pocahontas, and it's just like, I can paint with all the colors of your ignorance.
I remember that one. 'Twas funny.
Then you got the one where Ariel's just like, I was a regular fish out of water. No, you literally don't understand. She was literally a fish out of water.
Ugh.
I'm literally playing a tank that is nicknamed the Duck. Where am I? What am I doing? The power of Duck.
Listen to your heart for your God's sake. You'll move a mind. I'll answer all the prayers that your lips place. Corrupt Bible lies. I'll pull you in, let me pull you in so slow. A new religion and a cult where we both cope. I'll take you too far just to let go. Turn off your mind. This is the time. This is the time to turn off your mind. This is the time to turn off your mind. Let me show you with your eyes closed. Mind. Our hearts both know it's the time. This is the time to turn off your
He's contradicting himself, but whatever. Just leave him be. Maybe the dual force and nonsense. He's described them as, in quotations, red, and you'd only be able to see that colour on their profile if you have XVM. So this guy is an XVM user, but he's trying to deny it. But, you know, he knows better. Like, I purposely don't use XVM for two reasons. One, I don't want to see what my odds are, or what the chances and the percentages of the people on my team are, okay? I just want to play the game. Two, my stats are atrocious and people are going to instantly judge me for how bad they are.
I hope one day there is a Halloween party where Daniel Radcliffe goes as Frodo Baggins and Elijah Wood goes as Harry Potter. Imagine the havoc, but imagine the photos. And then of course, what do you think the comment is after that? Only if Ian McKellen goes as Dumbledore and Michael Gambon goes as Gandalf. It'd be ironic in the case of Dumbledore, because Ian McKellen is a gay man playing a gay character then.
This feels so weird, having actual armor for once. He's the only one that can kill me. There's nothing I can do about it. I came over here to support, but everyone was dead by the time I got here.
Cause I love my demons, I'm my friends, I'm my friends.
And I know they'll be there till the end, till the end. Best friends forever. I'll write them letters, lend them my sweaters. We'll die together, yeah. All of my demons are my friends, are my friends.
How much does everything cost?
Are my friends, and I know they'll be there till the end, till the end. Best friends forever. I'll write them letters, lend them my sweaters. We'll die together, yeah. All of my demons are my friends, are my friends.
Move out.
Single shot that goes into these bloody Japanese heavies kills my driver. Every single time! Right, they control the hell now. And we fight a losing battle. Hello there. Hello there.
AMX has pretty good armor. Ow! 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 Okay then. Oh. Top speed of 50 k's? Don't lie to me. Now why the hell is this thing doing 50 k's?
I'll be back.
I don't wanna think this way, but you're making me. I don't wanna feel insane, but you're making me over and over. Why do I still need you? You don't even want me. Stop taking my breath away. Why can't I just leave you? Find someone who'll treat me better and better each day. Don't you know what you've done to me? Don't you feel when you're touching me? Am I made of glass? You look right through me, shouting, but you're hearing nothing. With every touch I start to shatter. Tell me, don't you know? Tell me, don't you know?
A tier 6 cam. I'm not fast. And I have a shit gun. Seems I'm screwed no matter what I do.
It doesn't have to be this way, but you're making it.
This is actually painful.
Oh, come on, baby, it's okay.
Don't you just love it when the brown fences turn blue? That guy's name is Pew! Let's get rid of that. Let's put on some different music. I've got time. This looks like a good mix. Even I can pen traffic. Is it invisible? I can't tell. No. This turret is actually a ball. Look at it. And it's so rounded and solid. My Christ. Track repairs to this thing must have been crazy. It's got spaced armor over the tracks. It's all rounded. No wonder machine gun fire bounces off this shit like a bouncy ball. I am coming to help. Me with the gun that won't be able to pen literally anything. 45! Oh, Christ.
can't afford to go up there anymore. Here, let me... Ow. Look at the map. They're all over here. We do not stand a chance in hell. We have backed them into the tightest corner. I can't push this corpse. Damn. Maybe I can traverse this corpse. I want to push it out and use it as more cover. I don't think I'm going to be able to. This T-28 with a better gun than me, probably a gun that can actually do damage to these guys hiding behind me. A Hellcat. I could probably pen a Hellcat. Oh, nice. Huh, this actually really does sound like an old lawnmower. Shit, no, I need to give him time. Back the hell off, back the hell off. Okay, distracted him. Turn. No point in climbing up that hill. Ow. They will fight. He will lose. Well, I can't really be blamed for not doing any damage this game, because my gun can't pen anything. The only thing I'd be able to pen is bloody artillery on the enemy team. Maybe the Hellcat, if I'm lucky. God, he is swarmed. I'm literally gonna stop. I'm gonna find myself some food. I always keep a actually fairly large stash of food in my room, just in case. And in situations like this, where I need to have a meal, I'll always have food on hand. I have made this bedroom into a impromptu bunker.
What?
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
You do the thing that you flip up and you like, it clicks the can open, and then you like pull it back. It bent. Like instead of going through the edge of the can, it just bent.
Yeah, I've done that. I've actually snapped it off.
Luckily, I also have a manual can opener.
The fuck was that? Something just fell.
Something just fell. Was it Lucifer? That was a really bad joke. I penetrated through the edge of it. I used the manual cannon, but I penetrated through the edge of it in hopes that I could still peel it off as usual. The ring then pulled off. Just do it manually then.
Good scrub.
Would you believe this is the second can to do this to me in the last week? Getting real sick of your shit, Heinz.
Forget what I have done. Forgive me if you please.
Oh look, I got 300 experience for a game I did nothing in. How would this even help? Oh, it doesn't. That's the secret.
It's funny, I plugged my phone into charge, and it's like 7 hours till full charge, and then I look back at my old phone, which took like 3 hours, and had just as much battery.
I could full charge my iPod in like less than an hour, and it lasts an entire day. I don't know why, it just does. Like literally. But because I literally texted all day through school, through my last year and a bit of school, I actually started running out of power halfway through the day. I shit you not. So I went and got myself a power bank. And even then, I would have to recharge the power bank during recess or lunch.
I have a power bank, I never freaking use it. I was gonna send it to my mom.
Why didn't you?
Because by the time I actually sent off her Mother's Day present, I like looked behind. Once I sealed up the packaging, I looked behind me and noticed the power bank, and I'm just like, she's gonna need that.
Why'd you send to her again?
I sent her a teddy bear, chocolates, and a coffee mug. And I'm not kidding when I say I'm literally the only child who actually did anything for her. Because she took my old power bank, which I actually broke. I broke it by not using it. It wouldn't charge, and it wouldn't charge anything. So I was going to give her this new power bank I bought, but I just thought, you know what? And now I'm thinking, you know what? When next time she comes down, I'll just get it for her then. Just buy a brand new one out of the packet.
Let me tell you a story.
Is this a story of how your life got turned upside down?
A bit.
Oh, that's why I never fucking died last game. Stunning an enemy with this ability or this ability heals you for 15% of your maximum health over 4 seconds. No wonder I never fucking died.
Okay, so it wasn't this year, wasn't last year, it would have been the Christmas of 2016.
Make it sound like so long ago. I feel old.
Yeah, it wasn't. So, Christmas of 2016. Yeah, everyone exchanged presents and shit. You know, can't remember what I got my brother. I got my dad some of these things he likes from the Indian shop. I keep forgetting the bloody name of them. I got some
that Indian shit. How about we just call it that?
Some Indian stuff that I don't know the name of.
No, we'll just call it that Indian shit.
And I got my mother a new mug because she had smashed, because she's an avid tea drinker, and she smashed her cup like the week before Christmas. So I went out of my way and fought through the crowds and got her a mug. It was a really nice mug.
Actually, the thing with this, before you continue, I'll tell you about my coffee mug. The coffee mug was just a promotion by Woolworths we had. It was purchase like 200 things of tea and get a free coffee mug, which was like $10.
Damn.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'll give this to Mum. That was a Mother's Day special, funnily enough. Okay, continue.
Okay, so I got her a mug, and she hadn't had like a proper cup of tea in a week, because she'd had to borrow my dad's mug to drink tea. And, you know, Dad's always using his fucking mug for his coffee. So, like, she hadn't had a proper cup of tea in a week, and, like, she was having major caffeine withdrawals and shit, so, like, she needed that mug. And where she, like, flipped her shit when, like, she opened it up and she got it, because, holy crap, she literally, like, we put a halt on opening the presents, and she went and made herself a cup of tea.
Fuck it, this is more important.
That was that year. Then,
She really needs her coffee.
okay, this next February was her birthday, okay? Oh wait, no, sorry, I didn't finish off. For that year, the only thing I got for Christmas was a $20 gift card. Keep in mind, we are not a poor family. By any means, we are not lacking in money, okay? By any means. My father is actually quite rich. But
Yeah, and you've already explained why.
yes, okay.
And
But
you
the only
explained
thing I
why
got-
your mother isn't allowed to that money.
Yes, the only thing I got that year was a $20 gift card. That is it. That irked me. Right, because they don't give me pocket money either, so like all the money I get from doing favors for friends like Jason and they give me some of the money they get from the government. So that's how I get all my money. So keep in mind, I don't get anything, and I literally dropped my everything getting this mug. I got a $20 gift card. Okay. Sorry, I'm just shooting things. Wow, I am... Oh my god, I can't be penned. Wow, Oh, you can pen me, though. Oh, I remember you. I really liked playing that tank. Please don't. Ow. 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 Yeah, that year I got a $20 gift card. When her birthday came around, I got her... Okay, so this was February 2017, okay?
Yeah.
Her birthday rolls around, I get her, shit, I died. Cashews, because as I explained the other day, I can't remember if it was last stream or the stream before when I did that massive round. Our family are like really big on cashews, especially my mom.
Yesterday.
Okay.
It was either yesterday or...
So I
No,
went out and bought those cashews. Cashews are very expensive here. They're fucking $10 for a shitty little bag, right?
I'd rather go to Aldi and get honey roasted cashews. $15 for like half a kilo or something.
Once again, dropped all my money on them, right? I went and bought them a week before her birthday.
Hey, didn't your dad like steal them or something?
That's this year, but that's a different story. That has nothing to go over what I'm talking about here. Okay? Last year, okay, I bought them a week beforehand, I put them in my closet. The morning of my mother's birthday comes around, I open the closet, and they're gone. Now, I had an enormous amount of self-control and hadn't eaten them myself, right? So I knew I didn't have them. I couldn't have, like, sleep-eaten them. Obviously, they were hidden from Mother, so Mother didn't take them. My father is lazy as shit, for one, and two, he can't get into my bedroom because it is so small, he physically cannot step foot in here, right?
And I thought you were fat.
So, either it was my brother, no one else, and no one will go snooping through my shit and find it anyway, right? So, I am mad as all hell, right? But I knew that if he's taken them, he's already eaten them, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna get anything on him to prove that he's the one who took them, because, you know, my brother stealing shit has been an ongoing problem for years, and...
They don't care, because it's your little brother. Little brothers are entitled shits.
More like, they don't care whose problem it is, it's both of our faults. And even if I give them proof, they don't accept it. But that's beside the point, right? So, at this point, I'm sitting there like, well shit, I got nothing now. So... you know, we go out and we're like, saying happy birthday, Mother, like, trying to put on a grin, and everyone's like giving their shit. My brother, I can't remember what my brother and my father got her, and then they're just like looking at me like, I'm sorry, I bought cashews for you, but you know, they're not there, like, because I knew accusing. If I accused my brother there, it would have started some major shit, and it would have caused my mother to start yelling. But regardless, she started yelling anyway. It's like, oh, you can't be considerate, can't even get me a present. I literally dropped my only $10 on those cashews, and they had been stolen out of my closet. Okay, so that's that. My birthday is the next month. It rolls round. My 17th birthday, I get literally nothing. Literally nothing.
Revenge!
It's not only that, it wasn't just from my mother didn't get me anything, my brother didn't get me anything, my father didn't get me anything. I got nothing back. You know,
I actually expect nothing.
I
for
got,
my birthdays.
only stuff I got was from Lachlan, Ivory, and Jason. That was the only things I got that year. Mother's Day rolls around. I get her, my mother gets sick when she eats, like, regular chocolate, but she's a really big fan of white chocolate. I get her a bar of her favorite white chocolate. Okay, Milky Way. Right? Milky Way? Is that it? Yeah, whatever. I get...
Milky Way or Dream?
No, it's Milky Way. Milky Way is the one I'm thinking of.
Milky Boy. Milky Boy.
Stop.
No, it's not Milky Way, because that's a,
You're right, yeah, but whatever, it's like Milky something. This is what
Milky Bar. There.
That's
There it
the
is.
one!
We knew it started with a B.
And I got on one of those, right? For Mother's Day that year. Christmas 2017 rolls around. I get things from... I only get something from my father.
Father's Day, you shouldn't have to get anything from Mother.
No. Huh? It's Christmas.
Oh, Christmas. I thought you said it.
Christmas rolls around, I only get something from my father. Yeah, someone's coming up, I think. That was weird. So yeah, I only get something from my father. February this year rolls around. I have no money, okay? Because as you know, I don't have money. I couldn't get anyone anything, even if I wanted to. So once again, I just... My brother didn't get her anything either, because he's in the same position. Okay? Mother throws another hissy fit.
You should have just said, it's not our fault, we can't earn money.
And they won't give us pocket money, even though, you know... Again, we are a family.
Rich fucks.
Yeah, we are. My parents are excessively wealthy. Yeah, what you call it? Mother's Day rolls around. Again, couldn't get, as I said, couldn't get anything. Okay? No, it wasn't Mother's Day. Bleh. It was this year, 2018, Mother's birthday. We had no money, couldn't get her anything. Father got her something, whatever it was. This year, 2018, my 18th birthday, I got $18 in lottery tickets. From, like, collectively. That's all I got. Cool. That's wonderful. Ironically, though, as karma for that, I won like 50-something bucks off those tickets, right? But so yeah, 18th birthday, got literally $18 spent on me. Didn't go have... Oh, and here's another big thing. I wanted to... on that night, I wanted to go out with Jason and, Jason and, like, everyone in their household, Jason, Ivory, Dan, and Sam, and they wouldn't let me. They straight up cucked me, and they... Like, I wanted to go spend the night with my friends. Like, I wanted to go out and go to a bar and have a few drinks and celebrate with them. Go out to a fucking restaurant, because, you know, they'd be buying. Thank bless them, because it was my birthday.
It's your
And-
18th. That's what you're meant to do. On your
Yeah.
18th, it is ritual for the parents. You kind of have to take them
I
out.
want to go out with my friends. Okay? And they stopped me. And they said, I know to spend it with my family. And I kind of sat there like, okay, spend it with my family. I don't want to, but okay. Okay? Stay at home. Nothing. That night, exactly like literally right now, for dinner, I ate baked beans out of a can. Apparently, my mother had gone out and bought a cheesecake. Not a cheesecake, a caramel mud cake. A few days prior. She pulls it out, and 3/4 of the cake is missing. My brother has gotten into it and sliced himself up a bunch of cake.
Let me guess, she blamed you?
No, she didn't even give her an excuse. As soon as, like, she opened the thing, right, she put it on the side of the table, opened it, I knew exactly what had happened. I just got up and walked out. Like, I just grabbed baked beans out of the cupboard and came and sat in here. Exactly where I'm sitting now. Like...
My little sister's a bitch, but if she did that, she would be dead. Seriously, if she got into...
In quotations, my family. And I know full well this is all first world problems.
No,
but
seriously,
it's just-
if she got into anything set aside, she would have gotten an arse ripping from not only my mother, but the family.
But yeah, just context. I know full well this is all first world problems, but it's just blatant disrespect. Right? My brother and I, we're not even given food, right? We actually have to argue with my parents to get food. So we're given literally nothing. The clothes, the money for our clothes, we get from our extended family, because my parents refuse to buy us clothes. And once again, keep in mind, they are excessively wealthy. Right? I have no idea what my dad's net worth is, but it's...
What did he do?
He was a private contractor with Microsoft, but back when, like, computers were first starting to become a thing...
Well, believe it or not, back then, you would have actually earned Well, for example, my granddad.
No, just...
He's set for fucking life. He earns just as much as I do, if not more than I do in a fortnight, for literally sitting at home doing nothing. He's been like that for what?
Hear me out, right?
6 years?
When computers were first
Not
starting to
longer
become a
than
thing, my father was, like, playing around with computers just for fun, right? In the Department of Veterans Affairs, which is customs, okay, for Sydney Airport, okay? And, you know, there's all these files and shit for all the different plane and ship manifests that are coming in through customs, right? Okay? One day he's sitting there messing with his computer on his break, and he's like, I can write a database for all these files. And so he does. And he single-handedly introduced the electronic database system into customs. And for that, he got a huge payout. Then, then what happened, he got picked up by a company for a little while, and from there he got sniped by GE, General Electronics. If you don't know who GE is, I don't blame you. They were, you know...
The name actually sounds familiar.
It was Intel, GE, and It was Intel and GE, really, back in the day. That's who it was before Microsoft and that really picked up. Okay? GE noticed and they picked him up. And he worked there for a long, long time. Then Microsoft noticed and they picked him up. And through Microsoft, he got huge corporate contracts, and he started getting hired out by the Department of Defense. So he made a
Yeah, he would be earning
hell of a lot of money.
Let's on average,
Like to
something
put it
like
this
that.
to put it this way, there are
No, something
when he
something like
stopped working, he had to burn his files. Right, we should tell you the level of the stuff he was working on.
well, the interesting thing to note is that based on what you've said he's working on, his net worth per year would have probably maximized at about 200.
The thing is, right,
No, as I said, that's maximized. He
My
would have
father
earned at
didn't
least
get-
200 max.
my father got a
Probably
salary.
100. Probably 100.
Could you
at
seriously
minimum.
stop cutting me off so I can explain
No.
this shit? My father got a salary from Microsoft, right? And that was however much lucrative, right? But then, from his government contract, he didn't do his contracts as himself. He registered a company, which we still have, like, in our family name today. Shit. Okay, he registered a company in our family name. And he did the contracts through that, and because they were giving contracts to a company and not necessarily one person, even though one person was in the company, he got huge payouts that would have been well into the millions. And he was doing that at the same time he was doing Microsoft. So when he essentially retired from salary work in 2010, he went on a hiatus for a little while when he had a huge, massive health crash. And in 2016 and 2017, he filled his final contracts with his final ever government contracts, and he hasn't worked since. Okay, so we are not a poor family at all, but for whatever reason, my father does not like to, how to put it, flex his wealth, which is fine. Like, so it's not like we live in a mansion. My extended family does, but that's because they're rich as well. So we live in a normal house, and I'm actually grateful for that. But, you know, then shit like, our oven broke a year ago. Our oven broke. But we won't buy a new one. So we're using a half-broken oven at the moment. God knows why.
I'll just be right back. I've got to go deal with something.
Okay. So we have a half-broken oven sitting there, and the thing is, we wouldn't even call, my parents wouldn't even call a repair person to fix it. They called in someone from my grandfather, who's an electrician and maintenance worker and all that, or was when he was working. He's been retired for decades. And you know, he messed around with it and got it working for a little while, then it blew up again, right? But
Sorry, I'm back.
okay, so yeah, it's not like we're poor, but you know, my father's lazy, and for whatever reason, my mother makes a big deal out of everything. Like, just I don't know what else to tell you. Also, I did amazingly well that last game while I was ranting. Like, holy shit. No, literally, I got rushed down by by 3 people at once, and I killed one of them, and the people behind me killed the other 2, and I didn't take a single bit of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. I went to T28 5 times. Jesus Christ. Damage farming. So yeah, we are not a poor family by any means. But for some reason we act like it, and that's what pisses me off. because, like, they struggle with simple as shit. Like, what was it the other day? Oh, what was it the other day? I'm trying to remember. It was fucking something my mother was doing at the store. Oh, I can't remember. But, and here's the thing, like, not only do we have these mass amounts of money sitting somewhere from my father, my mother also works a 9-to-5 job. Well, 8 to 4. Same thing.
The logic that your mother is the one working, and your father sits at home and does nothing. It must be 2018.
He's unwell. I can understand that he's not working, and it's not like he's not already set for life and his next life and the life after that.
Yeah, if he could reincarnate, he would be set for fucking life. And more.
If he was a Buddhist, he'd be very angry. It's like, what am I going to do with all this? But yeah, he is sad. And, you know, he's unwell. I can understand he's not working. That's not what gets on my nerves with him, is that even though he's not working and he's unwell, he doesn't do anything else. He does nothing. He has no hobbies. Okay? He doesn't talk to people. He watches shit all day. And he has for, you know, last 8-9 years.
So he's pretty much the antisocial version of you.
So, beyond that.
I'm not sorry
as I've
for making
explained,
that
because of his
comparison.
health problems, right? He'll stay up for a day and a half at a time, and then he'll sleep for a day or two straight. Like, he'll get up. I say straight, but he will get up and eat because he's a diabetic. And then he'll go straight back to sleep. Like, he'll get up, have a small meal, and go back to sleep. That's all he does. He watches Netflix on his computer. Like, he's doing it right now. I can hear him in the other room watching some crime show that he's always watching. Okay? Because he woke up this morning at around 8 a.m. So which means he's not going to go to bed till about tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Not like not in 3 hours, but in 27 hours. But he does nothing. Okay, I understand. He's unwell. He can't do shit like go out and play sports because his body physically can't handle it. Okay, but he does nothing. Like, he doesn't talk to my brother and I. He doesn't play games. He doesn't do anything. It's like, worked his arse off for God knows how many decades, and then he just stopped when it came to his kids. That's what gets me.
Oh, that's a lot of families though lately. Like, they will work their asses off, but they have more work in their life than they do.
Yeah, in the general society these days, it's both the parents are out working 9 to 5, and you know they get home and they're tired as hell, and you know they never get to connect with their kids. Not the case in my family. My mother does that, and that's her choice. She doesn't have to, because obviously we are set. But you know, my mother does that, right? My father, who is at home all the time and has every opportunity to connect with us, doesn't, by choice. That's what gets me. And then my mother's just actively tries to inhibit my brother and I from doing literally anything. I need to stop. Like, the last 3 streams have been nothing but me ranting about my family.
Maybe just stop streaming and keep ranting. Honestly, I'm enjoying the rants. If that's a problem.
And once again, I say, full disclaimer, I'm fully aware it's a first world problems, but it's also, you know, denial of, when it comes to my mother with me and my brother, it is also denial of basic human rights. It's just, and in general, basic lack of respect.
Maybe back against Locuro's grant 10% units. Oh, that's what it is.
They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well.
Ah, shit. Crap? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Done for. Everyone get out.
Yeah, it's just... It's difficult shit. And as I've said many times, like, due to my situation, I'm stuck just in here. Oh, I should also mention, our house is a 3-bedroom house. Master bedroom, and then 2 small bedrooms, okay? When my brother was born, I was kicked out of the 1st bedroom and put in the 2nd bedroom. That's all well and good, I understand, because, like, the 1st bedroom is literally down the hall from, you know, my parents.
Yeah, that
Like,
ain't
master-
right. You
It's-
meant to... No.
It's down-
Literally, they don't care about you. That's it. Your family doesn't care about
Yeah,
you.
that's blatant, but, like, this one actually made sense, because it's literally, like, 2 feet from my parents' bedroom, so, like, when my brother was, like,
okay.
less than a year old, he could, you know, be careful, they could just walk down the hall, and he was right there. Because the 2nd bedroom is over the other side of the house. Okay? And which is where I am now. It's next to my father's office, which is technically a 3rd bedroom, but it was renovated and became an office. But yeah, out of the 3, in quotations, bedrooms, okay, this one is the smallest. So when my brother grew up and he, like, you know, he wasn't, like, the smallest of children anymore, okay, I'm still stuck in here in a room I can barely move in, and he's still over there in a room literally twice this size. That's what gets me.
And considering you're, what, 3 times his weight? No offense, but...
No, twice. I am a big person, okay? I'm 6'2", 100
Actually,
something kilos.
last time I saw my little sister, compared to your brother, and the last time I actually saw my little sister, my little sister would literally crush your brother.
Yeah, point is, I'm huge. And I am literally... I'm 99% sure, I'd have to look it up online, I'm pretty sure my bedroom is smaller than a prison cell.
Smaller than a what?
I'm pretty sure my bedroom is smaller than a prison cell.
Prison cells are generally 8 feet by 8 feet.
8... That's small.
8 feet squared.
That's small. Okay, well this is bigger. It's a 5 meter by 5 meter room. It's tiny. Like, as I've said, I've got my desk and I've got a desk, a bed, a dresser, and a bookshelf in here, and the leftover space on my floor is less than a meter by meter. And because my chair is in that space, like, getting up, I have to, like, squeeze myself around, like, you know when you're getting out of a car that's in a really tight parking spot, I have
It
to
could
do
be
that.
yeah, sorry to interrupt again. It could be American based, but yeah, generally cells are 8 feet by 8 feet, and they come with a toilet, a sink, and I'm not sure what size bed. I think it's just a single.
Yeah, but this room is tiny. And my brother's room, he has enough floor space to do cartwheels. But I can't get these rooms swapped for the life of me, so... On the bright side, this room is at the end of the house. On the other downside, it shares a wall with the toilet. And my father is a very large man who eats very, very smelly, stinky Indian food.
And painful.
I could tell you stories about what I've heard through these walls, but I'm not going to. It would keep you up at night.
Meh.
One of the best memories I have of these walls being so thin, like in to the bathroom. Okay, so in America they have their bald eagles, okay? In Australia we have wedge-tailed eagles, okay?
Yeah.
Let me try and pull this up, okay? American
I know wedge-tailed and bull-tailed.
eagle.
I literally have the image myself.
Yeah, but I'm trying to give it to them, okay? Okay. Mass, 6 kilos, 2.3 meter wingspan. Australian wedge-tailed eagle. No. What? Here we go.
And it's like basically a glorified...
What?
Basically a glorified seagull versus, you know, something that will literally kill
Don't
anything.
lie to
and
me.
everything.
Wedge-tailed eagle is much bigger than that. What the hell is going on here? Am I misreading something? 1.8 to 2.3. 2.8, huh. Actually, not as big. It's bigger, but not as much bigger as I thought it would be. Okay. Point is,
That's what they all say.
these Australian wedge-tailed eagles, they're big. Okay, they're huge. They're very, very big birds.
They're at least twice the size of the American bald eagle.
Yeah, they're big. Point in case, they're known to attack small planes and paragliders. I've actually seen on my what you call it? There's a highway, a particular way you have to drive between Canberra and Sydney, and on my way back from Sydney one time, I have actually seen an eagle attack a paraglider. You probably know where I'm talking about, Kiz, near Lake George.
Yeah.
As you're coming around to the end of Lake George, I've seen eagles attack people that are paragliding there.
I definitely know that area well. I travel it like once a month.
Yeah, like, I've seen eagles attack people off those cliffs. It's ridiculous. And recently, at the very, very beginning of this year, for God knows why, okay, those eagles, they typically live around the mountains, so, you know, an hour away from where I live, okay? Like an hour's drive away from where I live. But one day, an eagle showed up in our fucking backyard. And I was just sitting here playing a game, right? And I was talking to... I think I was talking to Jason? And I just, in the backyard, I hear the, you know, distinctive eagle coo noises. And I just, like, take myself back and go, was that a fucking eagle? And through the wall to the bathroom, into the toilet, I hear, sounds like it, because my father's sitting on the bloody toilet. And he heard it too! Like, the sound went through my window, right? And then he heard it through the wall, into the toilet. I, like, it goes, oh god, was that a fucking eagle? And just, sounds like it.
Oh, god damn! Oh, well, that looks like one! Sorry.
It was the stupidest shit. But yeah, I have many stories to tell. That's just... I probably have way too many stories. My short life has been a very weird one.
I haven't got that.
I can't back out of here.
I'm not saying my life is bad, it's just I've got nothing like that.
It's like my situation, the people I'm around are just weird and wacky.
No shit, pup.
Like, the
I've
environments I've grown up in have just been unorthodox.
Well, at least you didn't have my dad.
Fair enough. That probably wouldn't have been good.
Physically, bro.
Mm.
Mumble, mumble, mumble. Oh yeah, my jug's been boiled. I should probably go make something.
Look at them jugs.
No thanks, I'm trying to lose the weight to lose, and I'll lose the jugs.
5 people have been spotted, and 5 are dead, which means 5 are unaccounted.
Seriously, I need to lose like another 10 kilos for me to be happy.
Oh,
But-
hello!
What, are you gonna take the 10 kilos and add it onto your being?
No.
Imagine being able to do that.
I think he finally understood that he can't penetrate me. I like this tank.
Are you very tight?
Oh my god, it's tracked. I literally 100-0'd him. He stood there and let me kill him. How stupid can some people be? And like, I knew he'd never be able to penetrate me because this AMX is trolly as hell. Yes, T-28, go. Go, Mr. Hosey. I can't poke out without you checking if there's guns there. Because that KV still hasn't been detected. Well, Luke's can't get through me either, I don't think. Nah, he can probably get through me. I want to go in over there, not here, because I will probably get shot at. In fact, I'm probably about to die. Okay. We know where one Luke's is. T-29 is following me. You want to use me as a meat shield, buddy. You have more hit points, but you'll also die in one shot, so fair enough. At least I have a better chance of bouncing the bullets. He's not here. We would have proximity spotted him. And he's going that way, so we know he's not here. Wonder where he went. So we're 3 of them now. Stug, the KB-1S, and the T-34. That's the Stug. Wait, which Stug? The Stug 4. Hey, Stug 4. It's the mission. It's the mission reward tank. Stug 3B. The Luke and the Lukes are still unaccounted for. The M44 doesn't matter. We're gonna run into him because he's back here. So. Hello. Kill him! Yeah, someone else will get him. Okay. Look at the top here. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. Why did he keep firing at me? Idiot. Actually, that's interesting. I've learned something interesting today. If you look here, all the blocked damage is in multiples of 40, which is probably the base damage of his gun, right? Which means that damage calculation is done after penetration, it's not done simultaneously. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like Smite. See, your damage mitigated is based on the amount of damage your protections have stopped. And that's after penetration. That's the entire point of penetration.
No.
See, it's meant to go past the armor, so any damage blocked.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. Okay. When there are two values on every bullet, okay? Penetration and damage.
I know.
Penetration is obviously how much armor it can go through, because, you know, if it doesn't go through, it's not going to damage you. And damage is, you know, damage. Both values can be affected plus 25 or minus 25%. Okay, it's up to RNG. Got a pretty good result for that one too. So yeah, everything can be plus minus 25%. Or 20%. Either one. It's one of them.
Oh shit, I need to ban someone. Wait, the sniper... Oh, he's already banned. Okay. Oh, someone's left. Oh, for fuck's sake!
So yeah, each one can be affected plus and minus 25%. Okay, so when you fire that, so when you click your mouse and you fire it, it's a lottery as to which one you'll get. Okay, most people don't think of it like that, but it is. Now, I have just discovered that the lottery, the chances on the damage aren't even calculated until after you've been penetrated. So not even after the calculation is done for that random chance for what that number for the penetration is going to be. It's after it's penetrated full stop. So up until that point, it's still considered the average damage. So interesting. Probably isn't for literally everyone else, but interesting for me. Who will I be fighting if I go over there? Who knows? I gotta cross the river. It's gonna slow me down big time. Make it down to like 2Ks.
Let's get this show on the road.
How much do you know about World War II tanks?
I'm not answering, just to show you how much I know!
Damn. I was gonna ask you what your favorite tank was. So that way I, like, consider what I want to work towards. Because right now I have the tanks that I like, and I'm just increasing.
I haven't really read into it. Honestly, if you're gonna ask anyone that question, you'd be better off asking my granddad.
Ask your granddad on my behalf.
He fucking loves tanks and trains. Actually, just to put it gently, he just loves everything to do with during the World Wars. All modes of transport. He has a fucking DVD set of the air battles, of the ship battles, and the tank battles.
German tank design makes me moist.
Just, that's all I hear from you right now.
Oh, track grease. Oh.
God damn it.
Oh, high explosive anti-tank. Tungsten high penetration rounds. You have no idea what I'm on about.
All I can hear is that you're ejaculating over getting some decent penetration in through the armor. However, if the armor breaks, it may lead to unwanted. First,
May lead to unwanted armored cars.
yeah, let's just leave it like that.
Like, I can't go up there and kill him. Can someone go up there and kill him? He can't come over here and I don't think he can pen me from that angle, so... Actually, let's just not try our luck. Never mind, he's gone around there. See, I want to be the one in the brawl here, not you. Buddy old pal. Get out of my way. I need a side script. Are you trying to... That's what I thought.
Oh, I gotta ask the weirdest question of the weekend, and someone actually complimented it for me today.
What?
How do you cook fish?
You slap it in the pan.
Now, someone asked me the best way to cook blue grenadier. And I just said, you cook it this way, you crumb it this way, add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And you're good. She came back today and said, thank you. I helped? What?
I think I want to be reverse side scraping. Maybe not. That is some... Be easier to do it this way. Pretty much we just stay here until something happens. Kill him!
Ah, there's not enough targets.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. I don't see the target.
Well, there's all the damage. Loops can't penetrate me. I have literally nothing to worry about. So I'm just gonna sit here and eat shit out of my can. Come on, can't you guys leave him alone for like 50 seconds, please? Please, I want to single-handedly cap out the base. Will I make it to 75? No, no, I will not. Oh, the Lukes are still alive! I can cap out! Oh, but I'm not doing it single-handedly anymore. The M3 Stuart was firing premium at me. Hey! Oh, that was a funny game. They just couldn't penetrate me. Scumbag. Here we go. I think I might just fully upgrade the dock and then leave it for the night.
Time to roll out.
Door. I am intelligent tank. Boom! Why was an M3 Lee on the front lines? So why does not give a shit? I'm gonna go first. Jackson has paper thin armor. I can kill that thing. Okay, please, no, out of my way. Please. Where's his gun pointing? Oh, please. What's this guy doing? Hello. I'm gonna get shot at.
That one didn't go through. It didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through.
Hey, I did shit.
Destroyed.
4 damage. What up? Okay, what penetrated me? Can't. Just the 2 damage. Oh, he bounced a shot off of me. That was great. Someone please push me. Damn it. This game is retarded. P43 Biss. I'm about to get that tank.
What do I want? I'm a strength hero. I will go Heaven's Halberd.
My god, we're gonna do like a super cap. Is there gonna be 4 or 5 people in this cap at once? Oh, it only counts for 3. That sucks. Whatever. P43 was on a Top Gun. Not bad. There's a sign put on a field of, there's a sign that's like next to this field of corn, and it says, "Go ahead and scream. There are thousands of, in quotations, ears listening to you." Whoops. Was pressing the wrong button. Oh look, another PD-3809. A flak bus in town? I am gonna get so screwed. He's gonna one-shot me. Unless he bounces! Dude, what? How am I bouncing this thing? I just bounced one of the biggest guns tier for tier in the game. Great, that's solid. Like, look at this, 240 damage. Literally could, like, almost one-shot me. I'm still paying attention, buddy. Are you hoping artillery is gonna hit me? I don't think they're gonna hit me, bud. I'm not a high priority target. Really? You know what? I'm sick of this. Hello, Mr. T-16. It seems that artillery were paying attention. The only thing that did damage to me in that game was artillery. I had 800 damage blocked. They're a heavy I wish my KV-1 would block that much damage. But Jesus Christ. getting caught in my headphones. Okay, give me a moment. Ow. 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 Okay, I'm back. You're right there, mate.
Imagine thorns, but instead of reflecting a percentage, it's just all damage. One of the abilities in Dota 2 is that it's a giant wall of fire. And it lasts for like 10 seconds, so I couldn't chase this person, so I just stood in there with my blade mail active, taking barely any damage because my health regeneration is so stupid. And eventually it killed.
I have no words.
Well, literally, it says here, for 4.5 seconds, duplicates any damage taken back to the unit that dealt the damage. There's actually an item in the game that will reflect any spell back at the caster. That's stupid.
I want to read this thing out to you, but later.
I'm going to go with something extremely stupid. Which item do I need? Sacred Relic. Actually, first I need my movement speed, so I'm gonna get the boost.
That one bounced.
Boy.
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate
Boy.
their armor. They killed our driver.
Oh, hello. 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 Hello.
Penetration.
Ha 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 ha.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
I can't even be mad. That was just the stupidest thing. It's like, whoop, 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 back up. Whoop, you gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot me? Bang. Gonna shoot me? Gonna shoot me? Bang. Gonna shoot me? Artillery kills him. Not even mad. Okay. Word of the day. Bisexual. The ability to reach down someone's pants and be satisfied with whatever you find. And someone commented, whatever you find, that's a pretty broad definition. I personally would not be satisfied if I, for say, found an alligator in my partner's pants. Genitalia is cool. Carnivorous reptiles are not. And someone replied, is pansexuality not caring if you find an alligator? Yes. If the alligator is limp, is it a reptile dysfunction? Just someone follows up with, we need to go outside.
Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame my wicked bones. You can't tame my wicked bones. Some pray for forgiveness, some pray for peace, some beg for mercy, down on their knees. There's a God who wants him, he never paid no mind. When I shot my first man and left him to die, you can't tame my wicked bones. You can't tame my wicked bones.
Okay. Let's do this.
Time to roll out.
This is a fairly fast tank, right? 35 kilometers per hour?
That's fucking slow.
For a tank, it's pretty fast. You want to go
To be
super
honest,
speed?
in World War II.
Super speedy is like 50 k's. What do you mean in World War II? Average tank speed was 30 k's. What do you want, man?
Exactly, that's what I meant. In World War II, so it makes sense. But considering tanks these days can outrun fucking four-wheelers.
Oh yeah, fucking one of the leopards. I've forgotten which one it is. One of the leopards can go like 70 k's. Crazy. Have you seen the fucking the videos they've got of the stabilization on those frickin' tanks? And they put like a beer on the end of the gun and they just drive and it just stays perfectly flat there. Like they fill a beer to the brim and it doesn't spill a drop. Now that is some crazy shit. Talk about suspension. Bet the British want it to put in their teeth. Hell, do you know that other countries buy their guns from their tank guns from the Germans now?
Yeah.
T28, if you could be spotting, please. T28. KV1 versus Churchill. KV1 wins. like I'm doing better as a player today, even though I've been ranting majority of the time. Oh. Crap, and I couldn't go through him. Ouch! Ouchies! Ow! Ow! Not okay! How the hell did he shoot me? Not there anymore, bud. Now I am. Dang it. Ouchies! Ouchies! Who is he? Great. What? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
I'm not kidding you. I'm adulting you right now.
I am an adult!
No, no, you are not.
Yes, I am, actually. Thank you very much.
No, you're not.
Oh, then what
You're
am
like
I? What am
You're like
I?
Goku.
I'm like Goku. Actually, that's a really good analogy.
I mean, I can be considered not an adult, but I adult better than you. I adult better than a lot of people.
Hey, I can't.
The fact that I just outright purchased a $1,200 phone goes to show I can adult better than most people.
Buy me jewels!
Anything happening in line? Oh yeah, we need to import my chat history. That really work. Gmail. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to the fact the screen goes down the fucking edge. Oh, the phone also came with a free plastic protector thing, which is cool.
My assistance has been requested. This is a tier 6 game, and literally everything is gonna go through me like butter.
So it's like you, the Knight of Curry? I felt the facepalm from here.
Butter chicken. It's literally the only thing on my mind now. Good job.
I could do some butter chicken right now. Or do with. Actually, no, I can't. I'm trying to lose the weight. Damn it, Kieran.
How would butter chicken make you... Oh, whatever.
I'm trying to lose the weight, so I'm only trying to eat when I'm hungry, and considering I eat barely anything when I'm wake up and go to work. I still eat barely anything when I'm on my lunch break. Then again, I struggle to eat. Then when I get home, I just chow down on frickin' Chinese. 4-course meals all the way. Gallery I need about Maps, Chrome, Google, Gmail, Facebook.
My name is Archer. I am getting shot at, so I'm gonna stand still.
Penetration, ready to fire. They're knocked out.
What is this? It's actually just screeching.
What is it, a song or a...
Some dubstep or something song that was horrible.
Hey, it's your fucking library.
No, it's YouTube's auto-generated library.
Oh. Shit like that's only recommended based on what you like. Just putting
Yeah,
that
because
out
it was by the same. It was on the same channel as a lot of the stuff I listen to, but it was not the stuff that I like listening to. Oh look, he's dead.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
Ouchies! Well, one shot by artillery. Today's a good day. Today's a good day to die.
I don't enjoy dust. I'm just fixing up this phone because it's so confusing how to do everything. Setting. Import chat history.
Check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. Mine is strictly rhythm. He doesn't want to
Oh,
make
it's
it cry.
barely upgrade.
If any no guitar is all he can afford. When he gets up under the lights, play his face.
Apparently there's no chat history line confined yet, I just downloaded the file.
Fuck you, Mario. Oh, dude. Aren't you moving from an iDevice?
Hmm?
Aren't you moving from an iDevice?
No, I'm on Samsung. I backed up, I downloaded. I backed up and I backed it up and sent it via email.
The only thing I could think of is, like, maybe the format it saves the text files in on iOS isn't the same as it does on Samsung. That's the only thing I can think of.
Fuck, what's my Instagram password? I can just use my fucking username, can't I? Yes, I can. I always forget my emails, but I can remember my username. If I could get help signing in. No way I'm logging in with frickin' Facebook. No one needs to see what I post. That one's been delivered now, hasn't it? Does that have the sparkles? Ew, is that one? Here. Hold on.
Oh god. Brain, why would you do that? I'm a scout. What can I scout? Nothing without calm. You know there's things you do in childhood that you look back and you just cringe? I just remembered one of those moments. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it came up. But I remembered it and I wish I'd forget it. No, I'm not gonna say what it is. It's way too embarrassing. God, why the fuck did I do that? Oh wait, no, I remember why I did it.
Just context.
Actually, shit, that actually isn't so... The context of what I did is cringy as hell, but the context of why I did it actually makes a lot of sense. Huh, I can't really fault myself for that one, huh?
One issue I have with this new phone, though, is I can't use my really good phone cable for it. Because it's a completely different charging dock.
That's up.
See, the phone I had, the Nokia N8, I actually had a very good cord and it would charge all phones within like an hour to 2 hours. This is just charging out of my fucking alarm clock, of all things. I can't use that cord anymore because of different plugs, so it makes me cry.
This guy's an idiot. Why wouldn't you move? Oh, I was trying to run.
Well, it is 1:15 and, you know, I'm a busy man who needs plenty of time to get to sleep. I won't fall asleep for another 5 fucking hours.
I'm getting to bed soon anyway, so it's all good.
Only if you have plenty of tissues. Yeah, because I'm a busy man who needs plenty of hours to try and sleep before he actually sleeps, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
I'll speak to you tomorrow, maybe, if I still have sanity. Night night.
Penetration. Enemy is hit.
He's firing high explosives at me. No? He's not. He's... Oh, it is HE. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Where's he been hitting me?
Ricochet.
Don't. Oh, God. Seems to be going well for him. Oh no, a corpse! He's got this. Hell's yeah.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ah!
We're done for. Everyone
Apparently Lux was over there. I was trying to get down to the ditch and go around. Damn, that sucks. The hell? What is that thing? What are you? I have never seen this tank before. 2-on-3 Protopius. Not a bad gun, but its armor looks trash. Yeah, because it has no hull armor. What? Not bad speed. I have just never seen this thing before. What's its reload? Not bad at all. 0.39 accuracy too? Not bad. Huh. Turon free Protopius. Prototipius. Guess town's my only option, huh? Because I'm slow. One day I'll grow up and I'll be a AMX. Quick. What are you gonna get accomplished from back there, though? Idiot. Good name, bad plow. Why does it say on the map that I'm outside it when I'm inside it? Questions we will never have answered. Okay, I don't think they're gonna find me anytime soon, so I'm literally just gonna sit here. I think I may almost single-handedly have just secured the game. They didn't send anyone into the town to fight. This is amazing. See, I got 40% of the credit. Oh my god. The enemy were idiots. They didn't send anyone into the center. Oh, that was glorious. Okay, 400. I only need another 600. That was glorious. Now we go back to reading funny things on the internet.
am I faster in reverse? That's so stupid. Like, look, hold on. Going forward. 17, barely making it to 18, right? And yet when I reverse, I was going at 18 pretty easy. That's an Anjuri KV too. Never underestimate the power of duck. Oh. Okay, well, I guess this is my life now. I can't poke out anymore either, or that Excelsior will get me. Excelsior's bad. I don't think the Excelsior is a really good tank tank, is it? Shit. I wanna cross this guy. Ouchies! Really? Why? Not like I could do much of anything anymore. I think I am actually just gonna call the stream here. I don't feel like grinding out the rest. No. I woke up really late today, but you know, I still streamed for what, 3 hours? So, all good. You heard me rant a bunch about my family. Probably not as good, but you know, situations. Will these recordings come back to bite me in the arse 20 years down the line? Probably, but Good day to you. I'll see you all next time. Keep those nips frosty.